Welcome guys. So this is going to be a video for the Injen cold air intake on the fit. I didn't see a lot of videos online for this, so I'm just going to talk about kind of like an overview of what I did. I did include the instructions so you can pause frame them in the video, and so that way you have a copy and see what's involved. But we're just going to go over what we did.
To those meddling kids.
Oh shit.
Yes. Yes.
The only thing I hope is over time, like this here,
Yeah.
rubbing on that metal doesn't cut into that rubber
Right.
and like make a leak.
Make a leak like a freak leak.
Mm-hmm.
Just installed the intake. Eric's gonna take her out for a test drive. Eric doesn't normally drive the fit, but nom, 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 nom. This guy's pushing it, pushing that. This guy's pushing the tiny fit. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Behind the pillar always. Like I say, you might not feel much because I'm in the car weighing it down, but you were.
Sound yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But it's alright. I mean, I did notice sound right off the bat, but
It's got good pickup.
it's alright.
Does your battery light normally come on?
No.
Oh, it just went out.
Yeah, I probably did it just because it was fresh. We just reconnected. What the hell was that?
My seat clicking in.
Oh.
These people are fresh.
This guy knew right away.
Philippines. It's got good pickup. For how much horsepower it's got?
Because it's light, dude. Oh yeah, I can hear difference now, like 4 and up. I think I heard it. Baby VTEC. Plus I got the strut bar too, fresh brakes up front. Last thing is clutch really, but intake just to give it a little more pep.
like it's like kind of dead up top a little.
Oh,
like
looks
right,
gas lights on. Whoops. Dead up top? What do you mean?
right now, like it's not. All of a sudden, it stops pulling.
Nah, not normally,
Well, it's
but
going a little bit. There you go.
yeah, it's probably readjusting. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's. I probably have to drive it normally for a little bit, different RPMs.
Is that good?
Ah, I think this guy's in love. Oh, wait till I get the rear on. I'll be definitely doing that. The rear sway bar.
And then if you do coilovers?
No, I'm just gonna do springs for now, and see how it does with that.
Yeah.
But if the shocks blow, then I think that's when I'll go to coilovers.
All right. Oh, it's got a TV. Feels a difference now.
We can go down to the end, like just to the end.
Oh, the dump might be open.
Oh, that's fine. Well, just give us more room to swap out. Overall thoughts?
I think it's
All right.
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm curious what you think because you know how it drives, so
Yeah.
you'll know if it feels different.
Right. Oh.
I'm just not used to this clutch.
Yeah.
I'm so used to mine.
Neither am I. Oh shit. Woo! Well, it's early Sunday morning. Felt like getting up and going for a drive. This is gonna be pretty much video of the Injen intake. Yep, installed it yesterday. Huge shout out to Eric. Thanks again for his help on that. It's just gonna be a quick drive. It's only about 40 miles right now that the car has been driven so far with the intake on. So yeah, so let's go for a little ride and hear some sound clips here. Let the car warm up a bit. Yeah, I'm really surprised I didn't see a lot of videos of the intake, so of the Injen quarter intake specifically, and I was like, why can't I find any content on this stuff? It was just, maybe I wasn't looking in the right spot, but they're just videos of just people showing the engine running, and that's it. So so hopefully this video will help, because I did put in the instructions, so that way if anyone's looking to get interested or wants to know what's involved, you can kind of see what's involved with that. I will say that that I did feel a loss of, I mean, like I said, it's only this car is what, 100 horsepower or 90 something, and I will say I feel like I did lose some bottom end on this for sure with this intake, but I do feel a good increase in mid to high range, which is awesome. And you get the extra sound. The sound is not as noticeable as I thought it was going to be, but it's still, I mean, it's still noticeable. So yeah, I don't know if like the car has to readjust as far as, you know, the ECU readjusts to a new intake, if there's a period where the ECU has to learn anything. So that I don't know. So yeah, there's definitely increase in the mid to high range for sure, and it makes this little car, as fun as it is, it just makes it just a little bit more fun now. You know, I mean that's probably at the extent I'll do as far as like engine modifications, aside from a K swap. But yeah, this will keep me happy for a while. Sunday Blunday. But yeah, I'm just curious if you guys are running, other fit guys, GD3s, running the, you know, any cold air intakes as well. It's hard to find parts for this car specifically. You know, Car ID is like the main source I've been using, and other than that, not really much aside from that. But if you guys have any other good sources for parts for the GD3, please let me know. I need to work on my upshifting. Maybe I'm not. I think my buddy Eric told me I wasn't releasing the gas completely when I shift, so I'm trying to work better on those upshifts. A little pull here. The intake does make this car just a little bit more fun, and I love it. I recommend it. I feel like not a lot of people probably modify fits. I'm not sure. Either way, it's fine. This is just a great car. Good job, Recaro. Major you're gonna feel, but I personally notice a difference between the mid and the high range, just very slight increase, and maybe induction noise helps that, but it does pull harder, which is awesome. It didn't do it when we first drove, but I believe, like I said, I don't know if the ECU needs time to, you know, relearn. Like I said, there was no mass airflow sensor, so the install was a lot easier than I thought. It's really just you pull out the air temp sensor and the I believe it's like the hard line for the oh my god, I forgot what that pipe was called, but it's literally that pipe and that's it. And then I mean the car is good to go. Good job, Recaro. If you ever wonder and if you watch me in other videos why I keep on saying good job, Recaro, is because my buddy Eric that you saw in the video helped with the install. got me stuck in this damn Larry June song, and it's called Recaro Seats, and he just, at the end of the song, he says, "Good job, Recaro." So now I just say good job on anything, whatever. It's just a dumb inside joke that we have now, so. Baby. Baby, baby. Camry. Acceleration ain't gonna work anything kind of smooth. Acceleration. Yeah, this intake is awesome. Inner rice boy is on fire right now. Inner rice boy on fire. Okay. All right. So first, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Really, when you remove the stock air box, you just unclip everything, and the only things that you have to disconnect is this air mass sensor or air temp sensor, I believe, and then this right here, this comes off. And you can see we have it running through here. Those are the only two things we had to disconnect from the throttle body to connect in. Everything else, it's all the piping and the filter. So what we did was you do have to remove the bumper, obviously, and the instructions go through pretty well, so it's pretty self-explanatory. I thought the fit was going to be tight under the headlights, but it actually ended up being pretty simple. I do, like I said, highly recommend don't tighten everything down until you know everything's where it needs to be. As you see, I do have electrical tape here because this was kind of loose, so the tape kind of made it just a little bit tighter. Hopefully it didn't come apart, but it's still there hanging tight. But yeah, so let's go look under the headlight area here. All right, so here we go. So this rubber piece is pretty flexible. There's a wire harness that's here that you'll see that's in the instructions. You do have to move that out of the way, break it loose. And then as you can see in here, we did push the wire harness down a little bit, push out of the way to get this rubber piping through. Once that rubber piping's through, there's a mount that you'll see that mounts on the outside of underneath the headlight. It actually bolts and holds the second part of the intake pipe together and tight and secure. This does hit also against the battery just a little bit, but it's not like a lot of pressure or anything. It's just like snug right against it. That was pretty much it. That's all that's involved. I hope you guys found that helpful. Just remember, once you're done, tighten all the clamps down before you put everything back together. Fire up the car and start it. Make sure everything's running fine. No check engine lights. Before you put everything together. So always check that. But yeah, hope that helped, and see you guys in the next video.